Hi there! I'm so excited to show you my Iceland trip. My husband and I spent total of 16 days in Iceland during winter for our honeymoon. So, here we go! On the way to our Glacier hike tour this morning, we were welcomed by a heavy snowstorm and we are going to be late! This is our day 11 itinerary, and we will be traveling around 215 kilometers for today. For today's forecast, aside from the heavy snowfall this morning, we will be having clear weather throughout the day. This is where we gather for our fittings and crampons for the hike. We are now ready to board the coach. It will take us around 15 minutes to reach Svartifoss Glacier car park. We are reaching soon. This is Jay, our tour guide for today. We were told not to step on these mosses as it takes very long time for it to heal. Mosses helps to prevent soil erosions, retain water and humidity, and are actually home to many microorganisms. In this tour, our group consists of 4 couples and a tour guide. Strapping on our crampons and we are ready to go. This is the first ice glacier cave we are exploring. Wow! Take a look at the air bubbles packed inside the ice. Some of these air bubbles accumulated could be hundreds or even thousands of years old. Heading to our next site. This time round is an underground ice cave. These black streaks you see underneath the ice are all volcanic rocks that have been grinded into sand by the moving ice glacier. We have to keep our heads as low as possible as we walk into the ice caves. By taking samples from these air bubbles, scientists are able to tell there are more greenhouse gases now compared to a few hundred years ago. Our next ice formation have an interesting color combination. On the right side of the ice is black in color, while on the left is in blue. And the rear side ice walls are gray in color. What a beautiful nature art piece. But sadly, it won't be here anymore by summer. The next ice formation has a nice crest wave shape. But we are not allowed to enter as the ice ceiling might collapse anytime soon. Here's where the ice glacier flows downwards from the mountain. On the right is our next site. Climbing very slowly against the steep slope. This looks like an ice bridge. And this view here looks like inside of a frozen wave, just like as though surfing through the waves. Here's a fun fact. A glacier might look like a solid block of ice. But do you know it is actually moving very slowly, about 30 cm every day, and it creeps towards and into the sea. And here's the not so fun fact. All these beautiful glaciers we are seeing today might be all gone by the next century. As the global temperature continues to rise, perhaps we might be the last few generations to have ever witnessed ice glacier in our lives. Next is our own waterfall hike. We will be walking around 4 kilometers to and fro. Naively, we thought this hike would be an easy one, until we noticed how steep the walk is. Ooh. I see flowing waters. Does that mean that the waterfall is near? This is really steep and slippery. Finally, we are here! But this doesn't look like the Svartifoss we saw in the picture. Well, because it's not. We keep on walking until we saw this signboard. Oh, look! This is the Svartifoss we are looking for. And these are the columnar basalt formation. It's time to leave. With partially melted snow, it's a struggle to go down the stairs or the slope. Yay! Finally made it down. We are now heading back to our guest house for dinner. While heading back, we met into a random fog built up on the road. Heading back pretty early today, as tomorrow we will be having a long day. So we need to prepare and pack up for the next town. Stay tuned for day 12.